Hello all, TotenAuge here, DeadEye. I recently saw a video from a YouTuber called Ladylocks where she picks a brass 5-pin Brinks, and then a video or two later she picks an Ace brass 5-pin, which I saw the keyway and on both videos, and I saw the keyway on the Ace, and it is a Brinks. It's an OEM, meaning that Brinks makes it for them and stamps their logo on it, their brand, for Ace Hardware. And manufacturers are known to do this. Masterlock does it. There are others that do it, and they're called OEM locks. Anyway, I had mentioned to her in a comment that these are comb pickable, but it does take a little trick. And she was interested and wanted to see that, so I decided to post a video. Now, this is the same lock that she has, a 5-pin Brinks brass padlock. Of course, my shackle is a little longer than hers. She has a shorter shackle on her lock, but it's the same lock. When I went to purchase this was they only had this length. The other lengths of shackle, they were sold out. So anyway, so I wanted to show how to do this and show the trick, and let me explain why. Comb picking, the length of the chambers going up to the shear line just below the Bible is the length of the comb pick. So you typically, to comb pick a lock, you stick it in, push all the pins up all the way as far as this will go, and this is right at the shear line, okay? And then you just simply turn it like a key and open the lock, because it pushes both the driver pins and the key pins above the shear line. These have a slightly shorter chamber below the Bible, so when you use the comb pick, it's a few thousandths above it and they bind. But there's a little trick to it. You just have to lower it some. I will show you. Pop that shut. All you do is just stick it in there, get up under your pins, then you lower it just a little bit, apply a little bit of tension, just a little bit of tension, and then just work it, and then you find the shear line. It's that easy. Again, I'll do it again. Stick it in like you normally would a comb pick. Go up, and then just drop it down just a little bit. I mean, I'm talking like a couple of hairs length. Apply a little bit of tension, and then just move it around a little bit, right? And then you have it open. Just like that. It's that easy, and they will work. A lot of people get discouraged, and I've heard this before. They get discouraged. They say, oh, that's not comb pickable. They're assuming that every chamber is exactly the same. Not always. Now, most of them are. Comb picks are compatible with most of the standard depths of the chamber going up to the shear line. But occasionally you get to where the tolerances are slightly off, or they have a slightly different bore and circumference of the cylinder. Okay, in this case with Brinks, it's just a few thousandths smaller than, say, a Masterlock. This one here is comb pickable, but they are comb pickable, and these 5-pin and 4-pin brass padlocks are comb pickable. Of course, the covered ones, 4 and 5-pin, and yes, Masters round puck locks, including their Pro Series, are comb pickable as well, but those take the 6-pin. And I do know that there are certain laminated, not this one, but there are some laminated locks, usually cheap Chinese ones and copies, that are comb pickable. I've only come across a few in my life that were, but usually these things rake open so easily, why bother, yeah? So, there you go. That's how to do that. I'll do it one more time. stick it in there. And see, when I go all the way up, it's binding. It just won't go, right? So I just drop it down a little bit, apply a little bit of tension, just work it just like that, right? And then it opens. It's that easy. So there you go. And folks, check out Lady Lock's her channel. She has some pretty good videos. She is into lock sport, and she on her info page, her about page, she's on her lock picking lock sport journey, and she's doing quite well. She's becoming quite a good little picker there, and she has interesting videos with cute little things that go across the screen that she adds on there, and it's kind of fun to watch, really. It's fun to watch her videos, and I enjoy watching them from time to time myself. And I'm not really into lock sport myself. I'm a real world picker, having done covert entry in the past, a long time ago, for I can't really say whom, government issues. And of course, I try to help folks whenever I can, and it does come in handy to have a skill that can help folks, as well as myself on occasion. But I do like to watch some lock sport videos, and Lady Locks is one that I occasionally turn to, and she has some good videos. I will put her link in the description, so you can go check her out. Anyway, as always, stay legal, don't break the law. God bless, and happy picking.